Welcome to our channel. In this video, I have discussed some ways to make your brand's name better and to make people trust it more. You will find helpful advice on dealing with what people say about you online, especially when there's a big problem, and using good comments to help your brand. This will help your brand look strong and important in the busy world of today's business. Brand reputation is what people think about a company's name in their minds. It's based on what they feel about the company's products, the way it talks to people, and what happens around the brand. What makes a brand's name sign? Good quality of what they sell, being nice to customers and giving them good service, how they show themselves in ads and talk to people, what happens when something goes wrong and they fix it, being active and real on social media, what people say about them online, doing what they say they will do and staying true to their promises. To keep a brand's name shining bright, always give the best products and service. Be super nice to customers and listen to them. When there's a problem, solve it quickly and nicely. Be real and honest on social media and talk to people. Keep an eye on what's being said about them and keep track of it. Brand reputation is like the company's face. It helps them grow and be successful. If people think good things about them, the company can keep going strong even when there are troubles. It's like having a shield that protects you and helps you win in the business game. So companies should always work hard to keep their brand's name sparkling, clean and well liked. How people see your company's brand is based on what happens between your company and the outside world. So it goes both ways. Having a special company culture that's all your own is really important for how others think of your brand. It's important for the people who work for you and for others outside your company too. If you want to get more business and keep the customers you have, you need to show that your company is good and that you can be trusted. This doesn't just happen quickly. Franchise companies that are always at the top of the list of the best ones usually take a long time to build trust with people who use their services and with other companies. They work hard to keep that good name. Let us discuss about making your brand's reputation better. We need to know what brand reputation is. It's like how people think about your company based on many things. It starts with the story of how your company began, whether it's a family business or a great idea that came to you suddenly. Another important thing is how well you treat your customers. The way your company acts and the values it has can change how people see your brand. It's important to get this right for the people who work for you and for those who don't. So your company's reputation is basically what people feel about your brand based on the experiences they have with it. To become well known for good service in your business area, you need to always give your customers a great experience. This is true for businesses that sells things or do work for people. To be the best at helping customers, companies should always listen to them, be honest and not hide anything. They should check with people outside the company by asking them questions often to see if they're doing a good job. Nowadays, having a good look online is very important because that's where most people find and talk about companies. You need to have a website and social media pages that look nice, are easy to use and show what your company is about. It's not just a nice thing to have, it's something you must do. People use these places to talk about your products, buy things and tell you what they think. It's a good idea to check these places often to make sure they match what your company believes in. Make sure you are quick to answer and talk nicely to people who use these platforms. For companies that want to be seen as good, doing things to help society and the environment is very important. Most people now want to buy from companies that care about these things. It's not just a way to make people like you more, but it can also stop bad things from happening to your company's name. Look at what you are doing to help the world, like being clean and fair. You can do this yourself or get someone else to help. Many companies know that if they do this, it can make a big difference in how people see them. So if you want to be a company that people trust and like, try to do good things for the world around you. Companies spend a lot of time, energy, and money to make sure their advertising, promotions, and marketing are good from the start. The words they use should match their brand's most important beliefs. Tell people what makes them special and so what makes them different from others. It should also show what they are good at, the give enough reasons to make people want to try their product or service. Sometimes looking at how well you are doing with your brand can be surprising. It's a smart idea to pay attention to your marcom plan. To make your franchisee brand look better, you should try to get credit for the good work you do. This can be from awards, chances to speak at events, or being recognized for what you have achieved. These things can help a lot. It's like saying, look at me, I'm doing a great job. Without actually saying it, it's easy to get started with a net promoter score survey. It's like asking people if they would recommend you to others. It helps you see how well you are doing. When there's a problem with your brand's reputation, some important steps to handle it. First, admit there is a problem. Don't ignore it. So that you care and that you are going to fix it. Make sure what you do matches what your brand stands for. People should see that you are honest and trying to do the right thing. Listen to what others are saying and answer their concerns nicely. Don't let bad things be the only thing people talk about. Talk to your employees and make sure they know what's happening. They should know how to tell people about your brand in a good way. After the problem is over, think about what happened. Find out what you did right and wrong so you can be better prepared next time. Remember, how people feel about your brand is linked to how successful it is. So it's important to make it a priority. Rebuild and make your name strong again after the big problem is solved. Keep talking to people to build trust back in your company and show them all the good things your brand does. Do it fast, be honest, and stay true to what your brand stands for. How you can check how well your brand's name is doing. Ask people often if they know your brand and like it by doing simple surveys. Use a thing called Net Promoter Score (NPS) to find out if customers would tell others to use your company. If they say 9 or 10, your brand's reputation is good. Watch what people are saying about your brand on the internet, like social media news. This helps you understand what they think. Check where your brand stands by looking at lists made by big companies like Forbes and Fortune. Look at how many good people want to work for you and how long they stay. This shows if you are a good company to work for. See how often people search for your brand on the net compared to others. More searches means a better reputation. Keep an eye on what investors think by checking stock prices and what analysts say. Compare your brand's reputation with other companies by looking at customers' happiness, new stock, and how much you care for society. Ask your employees if they are happy and proud to work for you. This tells you what people inside think of the company. By checking all these things, you can get a full picture of your brand's reputation and know what to make it better. Tools that watch the media are really important to get information quickly from the internet. Thanks for watching this and engaging with us. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, I would like to receive your support. Please give it a like, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to our channel.